Hi, everybody, and welcome to the new recording for the first half of Current World Issues, the July 27th study session. Had a little bit of a technological glitch the first time around, so you will see two separate videos. The first part, which is inserting images, will be this part of the video, and then you will have a separate video for the assignment 3.5.1 refugee camps summary presentation. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. And because there are no students participating, this is not a live session, I'm just going to go ahead and go straight to the information. So how to insert images into a presentation. There are three different types of presentation makers that we're going to go over here. And the first one is Google Slides. Actually, let me rephrase that. We're not going to go over them. We're just going to go over how to insert images into Google Slides, PowerPoint, and OpenOffice. If you are looking for another video on how to use Google Slides, PowerPoint, or OpenOffice, that is available on our YouTube channel. If you need help finding it, contact your teacher, Mrs. Gonzalez, and that's me, and I will, or if you have another social studies teacher, you can contact them as well, but they can point you in the right direction as far as those videos are concerned. For inserting images, we're going to start first with Google Slides. We're just going to talk about inserting, moving, resizing, cropping images, and also talk about distortion issues. Do not distort your images. I'll show you how and why that happens. So let's just go ahead and go to Google Slides. Okay. So we're in Google Slides, and we're just going to go ahead and create this out of a blank presentation. And let's pretend you're working on your presentation and you need to insert an image. All you're going to do is click on the box where you want to insert your image. You're going to go up here to Insert Image. And if you already have selected an image, you can just upload it from your computer. But if you haven't done so already, then you can search the web. And the cool thing about Google Slides is it pops a box pops up right into your presentation. So let's say I need to put some puppies in my presentation. I'm going to search for puppies, and I'm going to pick this image here to insert. And it's been inserted already. There you go. Pretty easy. There is another way to do this. If you have saved something to your desktop, let's say that you were looking for, let's say, puppies as well. And you went into your images and you really liked this picture here. You right-click it. You right-click on it with your mouse or on your pad and go to Save Image As. And I'm just going to save it to my desktop. And I'm going to say it's puppies. I'm just going to leave it as puppies. So I'm saving it to my desktop so I remember where I save it. And I'm going to click on Save. Now I'm going to go back to my Untitled presentations. I'm going to click Insert Image. I'm going to upload from my computer. I'm going to click on Desktop because I know I saved it to my desktop. And I'm going to find it, puppies. And we have our image. So once you have the image on here, you'll notice it's taking up the entire presentation. I don't want to do that. I'm going to resize it. Always resize your image by dragging the corners. So what that does, it keeps the image intact. It doesn't distort it. And what I mean by distortion is, let's say I wanted to, it needs to be wider. So I'm just going to click on the tab here on the side. Oh, wait, no, I widened it and look what happened. It got distorted. So I'm going to undo that. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Let's say, okay, I'm like, oh, I want to make it a little bit taller. Well, guess what happens? You're going to distort the image. So keep the original image, and to change the size, you can just drag it from the corners and make it larger or smaller to keep it intact. Now, there is the option of cropping. So you can always crop your image if you don't want, let's say you don't want all this grass in the background. You can click on the image, and this here is the crop image button. If you just scroll over things in Google Slides, it'll tell you what it is. You don't have to click on it. So we're going to go to crop image, and I want to remove all this background. I just want to focus on the puppy. So I'm going to drag these bars, these black bars, and I'm going to crop my image, and then I just click anywhere outside of the image, outside of the in the box, and there you go. I have changed my image, and then I can resize it once again. So that is how you insert an image into Google Slides. It's pretty straightforward, and you can play around with formatting options, size and positions, recolor. You know, maybe you want to make it more transparent, less transparent. You want it brighter, you want it darker. You can go ahead and play around with the size and the position. You can even change the width and height this way. So there you go. That's how you do it in Google Slides. Now, for PowerPoint and OpenOffice, PowerPoint and OpenOffice have very similar features, so I'm not going to show you both of those. I'm just going to show you what it looks like in PowerPoint, and a lot of this applies to OpenOffice because it's very similar. So if you remember, for those of you who don't have any type of PowerPoint on your desktop, OpenOffice is a free option. You can download it if you need access to it, if you need help downloading it. You can contact tech support and they can help you download it. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Google Slides is also free. It's free with a Gmail account. So if you need help with those, you can contact tech support. Anyway, so PowerPoint, we're going to go into the PowerPoint I've created here. And we're going to insert an image here into this last slide. The cool thing about PowerPoint, it gives you some icons right here. It tells you, what do you want to insert. So one of your options is Clipart. Clipart, and we're going to click on Clipart. This is kind of a cool way to kind of look for everything, but let's say you don't want a picture per se, but you want some kind of graphic or logo. So let's say I want like a cartoon picture of a dog. I'm going to type in, I'm going to go over here to the right, and I'm going to type in puppies. And I can select what it's going to look for. So I don't want to do videos, I want to do illustrations and photographs. I'm going to click on go. And it gives me a lot of photographs, but let's make pretend I don't even want a photograph, I just want an illustration. I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to click on illustrations. And it's not picking it up, but when you originally go to illustrations, it should do it for you. But there's an illustration of a puppy. And I'm going to insert, I'm going to click on it and it automatically inserts it for you. So if I click on this one, see, automatically inserts it. And with Clipart as well as with images, you want to try not to distort it by doing that. You want to keep everything intact by changing the size from the corners. It could be from any corner, it doesn't just have to be from that corner. But again, make sure that you don't distort it by just dragging on the side like this. Sometimes it doesn't look too terrible, but usually it does. So Let's go ahead and keep the original. All right. Okay. Some of the other options here, if you wanted to do a photograph instead of an illustration, you can do that. So it's kind of cool in that sense. It's not, Clipart isn't going to have everything you want. If you just need something basic, great. If you need something that's more detailed, then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to open a new tab, and you're going to have to click on, you're looking for puppies. So right click on it, save image as. I'm going to save it to my desktop. I'm going to call it puppy 2. I'm going to save it. I'm going to come back to my presentation. And I'm going to go here to insert. And once I click on insert, it gives me a variety of things to insert, but I'm just going to go ahead and click on picture. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to insert puppy 2, and there you go. Just like with Google Slides, you can crop your image. There are a variety of editing tools up here, and crop is right up here. Could be a different location for you. I'm going to crop it. Maybe I want to crop it that way and then a little bit this way. So same thing, you grab those black bars, not the blue ones, but the black ones, and then click anywhere outside the box and you have your cropped image. And if you want to get fancy, you can put in a border. And you can actually even do different colors for the border. There's tons of stuff that you can play around with once you're in the picture option. So that is how to insert images, clip art into PowerPoint, OpenOffice, and Google Slides. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to your teachers, your academic coaches, or your local advocates. Also, I do want to advise you that if you are ever struggling and it's after hours, if you're struggling technology-wise, of course, contact tech support and leave them a message. But you can usually find things online, like how to insert images into Google Slides, how to fill in the blank. So let's say I go online and I don't know how to insert images into slides, into Google Slides. And you could do this for just about anything, any piece of technology. It's pretty cool, the internet. And you can find, there you go, inserting images into Google Slides. There's a presentation on YouTube about how to do it, in addition to mine. So there you have it. Thank you very much for attending. Again, there is a second half to the study session. It's in a separate video, and have a great day. Bye-bye.